this idea of dissent and free speech is a great thing, and people shouldn't be offended by it. But we live in a culture now where it's acceptable to be down on free speech on a lot of levels. And we don't really say that's what we're down on, but in fact that's what it is.
But David, you're either with me or you're against me, and that's just all it comes down to.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said that. That's very good sarcasm. The thing is, if that were the case, I wouldn't be associated with anybody, because nobody, as far as I know, is with me all the time, and very few people are against everything I stand for. So, I mean, who would I associate with? In fact, I try, when I find that people agree with me too much, I try to find a few things we disagree with, so we can. It's annoying to me when people agree with me too much.
You have nothing to talk about. I mean,
I know I'm wrong. I don't know if people agree with me too much. There's something wrong with what I'm saying.
That's true. All right, well, thanks again for being on the podcast.
Okay, well, I look forward to listening to myself and my tinny voice.
It hasn't been bad at all.
Okay.
93.
Love is the law.
Well, that about does it for podcast 42. So thanks to William and Keith and David for being on the show. And also thanks to you for listening. The time is getting short before my move. So there's probably only going to be about 1 or 2 more podcasts before I go. And there probably will be a delay in August and September before I kind of get back into the swing of things and can start releasing material in whatever format that's going to be. So I would ask those who have the Thelema Coast to Coast podcast RSS feed to not unsubscribe. I will... when the podcast has its next incarnation, once I'm in settled in Europe, I will be using that same feed to release material. So, hang in there. But in the meantime, I'll probably be doing 1 or 2 more podcasts before I go. Lastly, our outgoing music. This is a very different tune. This is an older one from the mid-'70s. It's from a group called Aphrodite's Child. It is a concept album that they put out based on the Book of Revelation, and the album was called 666. And this song is The Four Horsemen, and I figured this was appropriate based on the conversation that I had with David Jones, and in particular, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse and their relationship to the Enochian tables. Thanks again for listening to the podcast, and here's The Four Horsemen by Aphrodite's Child. Love is the law. Love under will.
Horsemen